Hey guys, here's a review of our trip to Diggerland USA in New Jersey. Follow along. There it is. Diggerland USA. So the first tip I'd give you, the rides start at noon. So if you're gonna show up on a 95-degree day, don't come at 10:30. Brutal. And we also have these sweet umbrellas. See these umbrellas? $10 on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description. They're 50 UV protection. It's like sunblock. So the first thing you see when you walk in is these diggers. Unfortunately, you have to pay to use them. It seemed like you kind of had to pay for pretty much everything that you did here. But it was still cool to play with these. I've seen them at playgrounds and whatnot, but usually they're not hydraulics, so they can kind of lift a lot. And you know, the kids had a good time using them, but they cost a couple bucks to use them. I think it was $2 a play. So we spent quite a bit of money, so make sure you bring your debit card for this part of the trip. But like I said, it was a 95-degree day, so we spent most of our time at the water park. You can see we're in the wave pool there. The wave pool was a good time, and it was definitely refreshing being out in, you know, that hot weather. The boys really loved it. We wound up moving on to doing some of the tractor rides, and these things were fun. I mean, Jack's 7 and Nick's 2, and he's sitting on my lap there, and we all got a chance to drive them. They are a little bit really slow, actually really slow. But like I said, it was 95 degrees, so we spent like 3 or 4 hours at the water park, which was really nice. They had a lot to do, splash pads and whatnot. They had a couple of water slides here. The line wasn't always full, but I feel like the park, it could probably fill up. It was just so hot that day. It was really tough to kind of do anything. We wanted to ride all the other rides, but it was just too brutal. The water slide was cool, but over here they had this whirlpool here. I went in that thing like a dozen times with the kids, and it just spins you around and carries you and lets you drift, and it ties into the main pool, which is really nice. And next to that, we had a large wave pool. Like, every like 10 minutes it would turn on and then turn off, and you could get a ton of people in this thing. It was nice to be in there when it was off, and you know, the kids can go in and out. They actually, a nice thing is they supply life jackets for multiple sizes, and there's always a lifeguard that's on duty. So, you know, it's a really safe place. For the pool area, I'd probably say the best part was this obstacle course they had. This Jack, we all probably went on this thing a dozen times each. It was just so much fun. You can go on both sides. It was a little bit challenging for some kids and some people that aren't great with balance, but it was really great to go through this thing over and over and over and over again. The kids just absolutely loved it. As for the rides, we only did a few. There was the Sky Shuttle. My wife, she took the baby up, and she didn't realize that it goes up not 60 feet like they advertised. They actually go up 70 feet and leave you there. No one on that ride, I can tell you, knew that it was going to do that, so they were a little bit scared. It's a bit frightening just being parked up there in 95 degrees, but And there was also the Spin Dizzy. This ride looks, you know, it looks kind of scary, but I believe the whole thing is bolted to that circular, like pool-like thing that's on. So if you're freaked out about it, I think that everything is locked in and secure, so it wouldn't fall over. But this thing went fairly fast. You know, the operator can kind of control the speed. She wound up going around, and Jack wound up getting a little bit nervous as he noticed, and he stopped. But he had watched so many YouTube videos on this thing that you know, he knew that it was going to go back in the other direction after she slowed down, and then he got really comfortable. So, you know, he really had a blast riding this thing. It's definitely unique. See, she kind of slows down for him, but yeah, we had a really great time. Whether or not we'd go back again, I'm not really sure, but it was still quite a bit of fun to go to this park. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, I'd say. So we all had fun. There's my 2-year-old with me and my 7-year-old riding one. It was good. Whether or not I'd do it again, I don't think so. I live really far away from New Jersey, but if you're local, it's worth a day trip. So if you guys enjoyed the video, like, share, subscribe. Check out the video on the screen now. And if you want to pick up any products that we used in this video, check the links in the description below. Thanks, guys.